We take it to our next story, which is about Nick Ndeda and Betty Chalo. Now, he was on the Jalango show, and, you know, he talked about his and Betty Chalo's relationship for the first time ever, right? And it's a really long excerpt, so I'm just going to, like, what is it called? Ntakupatia? What's it called? Highlights, right?
A synopsis.
Yes, synopsis, right? So, when their relationship began, they had both agreed that they were not going to go public. That is not what they were interested in, right? And they were aware that rumors will come up, obviously, because they were doing relationship-ish things, you know, going out together, shopping, dinner, you name it. You know what you're supposed to do when you're first dating someone. So let me just read. Like any other couple, we do things together, go out, have dinner, lunch, shopping, all that. But we never wanted to come out and say we are an item. It was never our intention to do that. So when that happened, we did not change how we interacted or what we did. We just carried on, except that once the spotlight shines on you, it never stops. And then he continued to say how at least these days it's kind of died down, you know, people, there's no friends of like, oh my god, it's Betty and like Nick, you know, guys can just like say hi and keep it pushing. And another thing he said that I found very interesting is how, like, it's very hard for celebrities to date, you know. There's a lot of things that are fast-tracked because, again, you're in the limelight, because they were still in the phase of like getting to know each other, you know, figuring things out together. And normally in a normal relationship, that is something that's usually private. You probably don't even tell your parents or like, you know, your acquaintances. You let them know after you and this guy have figured things out. So they feel like they were robbed of that, but they moved regardless. And speaking about his kids, he said that he's very close with his kids, but he doesn't put them on social media. Not that he has anything against it. He's aware that Betty Chalo's daughter has a social media page that, you know, has more followers than him, and that's okay. But he said for him personally, he keeps them off social media.
Yeah, it's his personal decision. That's nice, but it's true.
It's very true.
It's crazy how when you're in the public limelight like that, everyone has something to say about your relationship. Even wase wa kitambo wala wanafeel wanakujua the version of you that was 5 years ago, which could be a different version from who you are right now.
Yeah, last year.
But then they'll still say akina vile alikuwa.
That was last year, bro. You don't know this version.
I'm not the same person right now.
You don't know this version. But it's true. Like I know those pressures of having to, I kind of did it to myself, but I know those pressures of like having to post because,
but you
like,
didn't.
Oh, you know, you guys have to be. No, it was like we thought it was a smart idea then, but in hindsight I probably would have just kept quiet about the whole thing. But so I understand that pressure of feeling like, okay, now tumejulikana ni sawa to post. But let me just clarify, me and Tony did not break up because of social media, okay? It did not control our lives like that. Thank you.
And that's the best.
I think control our lives like that.
Relationships, they're controlled by what they see on social media. The idea you're given that, you know, a relationship is supposed to be like this, we're supposed to be going there, we're supposed to be doing ABCD, I'm supposed to be exactly, we're supposed to be having matching sijui outfit. Mtu wangu hata uvalie orange na avalie green, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, if you let social media dictate your relationship, you won't stand. Itafika tu mali mtachoka, by the way.
Niliwaambia msicompare chapters, you know, like mimi nimematch na bwanangu tuko chapter 10,
wewe umeingia
chapter 1, 0.2. Relax, imagine. Relax.
0.2.
Anyway guys,